What's up, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge. I am your host, Alan Bell. We have a fantastic show lined up for you this Saturday. Let's take a look at how we did on Friday here. You know what? Not too bad. Couple X's, couple checks. Had some postponements here. The Jeweler's Gym coming through. Well done on the Jeweler. Nice job on that. And then you take a look at the Early Edge in 5. End up 3-2 there with a push. Not bad, boys. Not bad. All right, let's bring in the stars of the show. And look at them. Running 3 wide here. M Squared, how we doing, sir?
Doing well, AB. It's a beautiful morning here in Nashville. Had a couple cups of coffee today. Got a lot of energy flowing, fired up. Let's do it.
I like it, man. Yeah, it actually feels nice in Nashville for once. It's been just basically hell on earth in terms of the heat here. And Bowman, you're in South Florida. I'm sure that it's been hot. Hopefully it's nice. I know you get to play a little golf, man. Hopefully you hit them well there.
Yeah, I played some golf yesterday. It's definitely not as nice today, though. It looks like it's about to rain. Still tough loss yesterday with the Cardinals up 3, not scoring the rest of the game. But, hey, that's baseball.
That's baseball indeed, man. You know, and coming out of the College World Series and now back to Major League Baseball, it's funny that baseball is just that sport, man, where, 30% is success. And 70%, man, it's kind of living those margins, man. It gets really difficult. But speaking of baseball, we'll keep it on that train here. M Squared, what do we need to know about the weather for Saturday? Break it down for us.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots. We talked about it yesterday. The Yankee game ended up getting postponed. We have a few more that fit the similar profile today. Baltimore at Minnesota. We've got some weather issues here. Looking at a delay almost certainly in some sort, possibly a postponed game. St. Louis, Philly, same kind of deal here. Scattered storms really in the area. Delays are definitely possible. Postponement, not super likely, but can't rule it out yet at this point. If they do play, though, it's one of those situations where if the weather in terms of the rain and the storm misses the ballpark, the hitting conditions will be nice just because of that air quality. Miami, Washington. This one I really want to watch out for. The delay is very likely here. Can't rule out the postponement. They can play. But Washington is a team that always makes really weird rulings when it comes to their postponing of games. So pay attention there. And then Milwaukee and Pittsburgh, one game I want to highlight, plus 15% home run hitting, plus 15% run scoring across the board. Should be another nice night to hit the baseball in what is typically known more for a pitching environment than a hitting environment at Pittsburgh.
Dude, I mean, that's incredible. Like, learning all of that, that I would have no idea coming into today. It's fantastic, man. I'm glad that you're so in tune, in regards to the weather and how it affects the hitting. And good call on keeping an eye on Washington there. All right, Bowman, staying in Major League Baseball, the bullpen report. Break it down, man. What do we got?
Yeah, let's do it. A bullpen report today. So Trey Mancini is listed as day-to-day with an injury. He did pinch hit yesterday, but he didn't start. So that's a little weird. I would wait for lineups there for the Orioles. Rich Hill left yesterday, start early with a knee sprain. That might speed up Chris Sale's timeline a bit as the Red Sox are extremely thin in starting pitching right now. Liam Hendricks will be activated for the White Sox after this series on Monday, and Eloy Jimenez is on a rehab assignment at AAA. So that's very good news for the White Sox. Tyler Stevenson will start his rehab assignment with AAA on Monday after his broken thumb. Big news for the Reds, although they're probably out of a race at this point. Antonio Senzatella left last night's game early with a shoulder injury in about the second, third inning. Herman Marquez is also day-to-day with a cut on his thumb, so that's Rocky's staff is starting to get really thin as well.
Well, I'll tell you this, you're just speaking about the Reds there. The fact that you could even have to say that they're out of the race means that they actually won some games. So credit to them on that, because it was literally a historic start on the negative side for the Cincinnati Reds this year. All right, let's get into our picks for today. But before we do, let's take a quick break and hear from one of our sponsors. And we are back. All right, we got 2 plays for you today. One, we're going to go from our man Buckets in the Brazilian Serie A. Fluminense at Corinthians. Both teams to score plus 125. Fluminense at Corinthians. I know everybody has had this circled on their calendar all year long. We're going to take both teams to score on that one. Second play, we're going to go with the Braves team total over 4.5. It's priced at minus 140, but as mentioned, the Braves looked nice yesterday. Hopefully we see that turn around to today as well. So as said, Fluminense, Corinthians, both teams to score, and the Braves team total over 4.5 minus 140. All right. Yeah, I know you guys had that circled on your calendars too. You don't miss when Fluminense and Corinthians get together. Throw the rule books out. All right, M squared. Coming to you, man. You got one play from Wimbledon, man. Break it down. What do you got?
One play from Wimbledon here. It's going to be Nick Kyrgios versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, and I cannot wait for this matchup. As our good friend AB, you would say this is going to be an electric factory. Love this matchup here. Kyrgios is simply built for the grass. That's why we're taking him minus 140 on the money line. I make this closer to a 63% win percentage for him. That number is going to bring it all the way up to minus 165, 167 in that range. Love the spot for him, though. What Kyrgios does really well is he has a massive first serve, which is really magnified on the grass. As far as Tsitsipas, he's got two key weaknesses here. One of them is going to be his backhand. We know how much Tsitsipas loves his backhand return. It can get a little funky here when it's coming down to someone serving as big as Kyrgios is right now. And then Tsitsipas just isn't able to win enough points on his second serve. He's very conservative with it, not going to work out in his favor in this match. Tune into it. Great live betting opportunity as well. If you're not comfortable on the money line, I do lean towards the over on 41.5 games. Should be a pretty competitive match, but as long as Kyrgios can stay focused mentally, the only way he's losing these ones is going to be a break luck losing those. So let's take Kyrgios minus 140 on the money line.
There we go, man. Perfect breakdown there. A couple things in the chat really quickly. Buckets is in here and he says, hey, great pronunciation. You know what? I was worried about that. Like, I've got Corinthians down. Fluminense, that one was a little tough. Also, excuse me, John Centerback says, sorry, I think you have the Jewelers Gym incorrect. Look, that's a great possibility. And if it is, it's on me. I assure you on that. So, John, I appreciate that. As always, please, anybody in the chat, if you see anything incorrect, please post it out there because that's what we want to do. We want to stay, consistent and transparent with that. So, John, yeah, apologies. And if so, buddy, trust me, that one's coming. That one's coming on your boy Fluminense right here. All right, Bowman, break it down for us, man. You got two plays, Major League Baseball. What do you got?
Yeah, AB, transparency is key in this business, but we're going to go Rockies minus 140 versus the Diamondbacks. So the Rockies were one of many home teams yesterday that seemed to come out of the off day and play a dud. Very weird to see out of the off day, but I think these teams should bounce back, but that includes the Rockies. Antonio Senzatella was injured earlier yesterday, as I mentioned. So that extended the Rockies back into the bullpen. However, the Diamondbacks are much worse against lefties, and they face a lefty today in Austin Gomber. He's been very hit or miss, and he actually has struggled lately. However, Dallas Keuchel is opposing Gomber, and this Rockies team hits lefties extremely well, so they should have success. Keuchel allowed 4 earned runs and 4 1/3 in his Arizona debut, so I like the Rockies to force a rubber game tonight. And then my second play, we're going to go Astros minus 155 versus the Angels. No reason not to run this play back after seeing the Astros last night. The Angels are one of the worst teams in the league in June, and the Astros are red hot right now. Patrick Sandoval has been decent, but he doesn't get deep into games at all, and the Angels' bullpen pitching multiple innings is bad news. The Angels struggled against lefties earlier this season, but they're actually one of the best teams against lefties in the past month. The Astros have also won 17 of the last 26 games between these teams. Take the Astros to win the series today.
There we go. All right. Take them to win the series today. Let's get it. All right. Now, before we get to our picks for today, I want to make sure that we break down because we got UFC 276 tonight. And we had a mega preview show earlier this week. I want to get these picks on the screen here. Andrew Gombas is on Stoliarenko, money line, Gary, money line, Volkanovski, money line, and Adesanya O'Malley. I don't know what that is. All right. Prop stars on O'Malley win by decision. Volkanovski win by decision. Adesanya win by KO, TKO. And the coach is on Miller Cerrone. Doesn't start the third round. So I wanted to make sure we got those UFC plays in for you before we grab our paper and our pencil. Take a look at our recap for today. M squared is on Kyrgios. Is that how you pronounce it, Mike? Did I have it correct?
Yeah, I'm on mute over here, but yeah, Nick Kyrgios.
All right, there we go. All right, money line there. John Bowman's on the Rockies money line and the Astros money line. Our site plays Fluminense, Corinthians, both teams to score. Braves team total over 4.5. All right, the AB pick 3 today. All right, look, we've been riding the Blue Jays and Brewers all week. They've been cashing for us all week. At some point, it's going to stop. However, Blue Jays team total over 3.5 today, price at -115. They have hit 4 or more runs in 11 of its last 12 games. We're going to take the Brewers team total over 4. It's a little juice, -170. They've hit 4 or more runs in 9 straight games. And we're going to take the Baltimore Orioles team total over 2.5. Again, this one's juiced as well. So make your decisions on that. -165. But again, I think it's a low number. But also pay attention to the weather that M Squared broke down as well. So I think that's all the damage we could do for today, boys. Nice job there. Nice picks. Baseball, Wimbledon, UFC, everybody. We'll be back live Sunday, normal time at 10 a.m. Eastern. But until then, as always, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we'll see you tomorrow.